Alright, sorry it took long for me to talk, but yep, this is a live stream. I thought I'd do something a little bit different. And by 145, I mean the Heritage Unit, which is on 42 today. Last I heard, it was in Exton, I think? Yeah. Yes, this is. We'll be catching Amtrak. This is the Keystone Corridor. And for the person that asked if I was going to do the 1943 Frankfurt wreck, yes, that will be coming. Don't worry about it. Of course, they didn't want to stream in portrait, but the thing was being too stubborn as a Keystone was coming. Let me see. I wonder if it'll... Which is better, Scepter or NS? That's kind of hard to say. I guess I'd go with... I'd have to go with SEPTA. More friendly crews. I mean, NS is friendly too, but, you know. I don't have anything planned for Canada yet, but I have done accidents in Canada in the past. Hinton, just to name one of them. Alright, hopefully this doesn't go into sideways mode if I do this. Yeah, it doesn't work. Crap. Favorite train? I'd have to go with the Penzi K4, obviously. Will you do more videos on Europe? I have plans. Don't worry about it. I'm trying to get my mobile charger in because streaming eats the battery on this thing. There we go, it's in. Favorite Class 1 railroad? If you mean current Class 1 railroad, I'd have to go with Norfolk Southern. Have you behind steam locomotives before? Of course I have. I've ridden behind Strasbourg, I've ridden behind number 40, and I still have to upload those videos. They're actually, the North Wales videos are actually already done. I just need to export them, which is going to take a while because they're really, really long. Thanks for the donations. Norfolk Southern, 7213, ex-Conrail, 4123. Thanks for that. MBTA Rex. I haven't got any planned yet, but we'll see. Is the Railroad Museum in Strasbourg close to any Amtrak stations? As far as I know, it's only as close as Lancaster. Do freight run on this line? No. The only time you'd ever see freight on the Keystone Corridor is the Amtrak ballast train, but that's about it. I'm going to move over here to get a slightly different angle. Any plans to visit 4014? No, too far for me. Have you encountered any copycats from the 1 month ago? I heard there's another one copying my videos. Ah, crap. There goes my scanner. But I would need a link. But I don't see anything suspicious yet. Have I been to Altoona? No, I haven't. Wish I have. I need to put the camera down. Hold on a sec. Just gotta zip up the bag here. There we go. CSX Amtrak, definitely. I hate CSX with a passion. Oh yeah, I heard. Are you going to do more Metro Rex? I'm not sure. Let me see. What do you think about Metrolink? Pretty impressive. Oh, here we go. We got another Keystone coming in. Put the scanner down real quick. Well, 670 is back on the Keystone. What else is new? Have I been to Holmesburg Junction? I have, actually. Well, what I'm planning to do here, while I'm down here in Bryn Mawr, we're going to catch 145 leading 42, and then I'm going to stick around for the push poles that come through here. There's a total of, I think, 3 or 4, and then I'll be heading out of here. Amtrak cab car horns good? Oh, definitely. 100%. What trains run on the Keystone? Well, obviously Keystone trains like the one you just saw. Then you got SEPTA that runs as far out as Thorndale. And then you got the Pennsylvanian that runs practically every day, one in each direction. We missed 43, but that had 125, so who cares about that P42. But 42 has not yet passed, so we gotta wait for that. What if I was in a train crash? Well, I definitely know what to do. Do you know they're replacing Amfleet 1s in a few years? Amtrak is getting new cars on the Keystone? No, I haven't heard about that. Have you been in a crash, like a train crash or a car crash? I have been in a couple rear-enders. But it wasn't any of our faults. It was some idiot. What is your favorite NS unit? SD60E or 80 Max? The Max I'd have to go with because they're rare. Even though I keep missing them. One of them was on 39G a couple days ago and I missed it because the weather decided to go against me. Do you ever get a chance to watch Cotton Belt's videos? No, I haven't yet. I've only just heard about him because of NS3421. Have you encountered any railroad crossing idiots? Oh, yes, I have. One of them I caught in Bridgeport. How ironic would it have been if the train had wrecked right in front of you? That would be kind of ironic, but I don't think any wrecks will be happening anytime soon in my area. Not with PTC. I'll tell you one thing that's a train wreck right now, this heat. It is right now 94 degrees where I'm sitting right now. It is baking, which is kind of why I'm filming under the shelter rather than over there like I usually do. Do you know what the numbers are on the Keystones? They're usually in the 600s. I believe that was 652. I'd have to check transit docs. That's what I've been using to track the Amtrak earlier. If you would drive any train in your life, what would it be and why? I would wish to drive 1361, but that ain't happening. Have I heard of the Canadian Pacific SD40-2Fs 1988 through 2016? No, I haven't. I've heard of SD40-2Ws. Sunset Limited or the Blue Streak Amtrak trains. I have no idea what the Blue Streaks are. Probably because they don't run through my area. My dad's 2005 got rear-ended by a truck idiot. Ouch. That had to suck. What is train 1361? It's a Penzi K4. The only one that's supposedly in operational condition, but they haven't got there yet. Where are you at? I'm at Bryn Mawr Station on the Paley-Thorndale line. In fact, here you go. Boom. Can do some rail fanning on the freight track. Not really much not much interesting has been around on the freight tracks recently, especially where I live in Norristown and Bridgeport. I did hear K38 this morning with 5652 and 5618, which are two GP38-2s, but that was it. What's SEPTA's locomotive roster? Well, you got Silverliner 4s, which make up 2/3 of the fleet. Silverliner 5s, which make up a small portion of the third. Then you've got ACS 64s running the push-pulls. And then you got a handful of random one-of-a-kind maintenance diesels. Alright. Will you do any wrecks on any train wrecks in the USSR? I might do the Arzamaz, I think that's how you pronounce it, accident next year, which took place I think, a year before the UFA accident. Will we do any New York City derailments and wrecks? I'm not sure. We have 2 streetcars that ran the SEPTA Norristown high-speed line. Oh, you mean you have 2 bullets? Sweet. I've always wanted to see one in person because I came too late in the world to see one. Because they retired them in the 90s and I was born in 2000. Will I do the first time live streaming? On this channel, yes, this is my first time. Why do you hate CSX with a passion? Because they derail all the time. I mean, I like the fact that I rarely get to see CSX C746 in the area. But the precision schedule railroading makes it hard to railfan, especially in my area. You got the Philly sub and the Trenton sub. The Philly sub, you wait 2 hours, you just see all GEVOs. And then you got the Trenton sub, which is a little bit more busy, but still mainly GEVOs. Boring. At least with NS, even though it's mostly Trash 9s, you get variety. Have I seen a GG1? Only at the Railroad Museum of Pennsylvania. Nothing coming behind me. They're Philadelphia Western EMUs. Yep, those are bullets. Or they could be the Red Devils, you never know. CSX is a derail fetish. Oh, I love that. It's probably one of the funniest comments I've seen today. Do you know a bit of Siren Railroad of South Carolina? Never heard of him. How do you remember all these trains? Just my memory and studying them when making videos. They look like Pullman passenger cars. Those are probably the Red Devil cars. When the bullets are just, bullet. Can you do a crash from England? I've done Clapham before. Yeah, I pronounced it right that time. Instead of Clapham, it's Clapham. But, yeah, I do plan to do ones like Paddington, but that's for the fall. Can you do the 611 wreck? Depending on when it happened, because I actually don't know. The CSX run is crap. Oh, yes, definitely. Absolutely terrible. So, look it up of trains of old to new. Alright, I'm gonna go check the schedule real quick to see what's coming. It is currently 1:56 where I am. Alright, what do we got? Yeah, you ever do this a lot when railfanning SEPTA? It's a real pain in the rear. 121, 137. Looks like the next one to Center City is at 219, which is not for a while. What about Paoli? 211, okay. So we should see a Thorndale bounce up the next. CSX motor power is yuck, yeah. Except on the locals, like 746. I swear the T1 trust is just I'll never donate. I might donate in the future. Do you like Thomas Friends? Of course I have. I grew up with that show. It's a little questionable where the series is going now, but I love it. I'm still a fan. All the local CSX trains in MASH are getting shorter, which means they might get abolished. Yeah, CSX 788, which also used to go through my area, that was recently abolished last month. Kind of a sucker because I never got to see it. 746 is okay though. Can you do the 26? Oh boy, here we go. 2016 Amtrak accident in DuPont. I've already said this a lot of times. The investigation is not complete, so I can't do a documentary on it. They just built an NYC 464 J Hudson. They've tried doing that. Most of the time it failed. You know what sucks? The fact that CSX decided to rebuild 88 into a -3. Oh yeah, that kind of sucked. But that's life for you. Doesn't last forever. Compared to other class 1s, CSX has the dirtiest engines. I wouldn't 100% say that. Some BNSF I've seen are dirty. B721 has been abolished and B731 might be next. Oh geez. I hope that's not the case. So I'm getting used to trying to hold this thing. Where's CSX 8888 today? Well, like I said, it's now CSX 4389. No idea where it's at. Nowhere near my area, that's for sure. Why CSX trains stuck in America? Well, like I said, they derail all the time. And their current president, James Foote, is following the footsteps of his previous guy, Hunter Harrison, who's become a meme in the railroad industry. I'm going to take the New Jersey Transit at 2 weeks. Oh, cool. What future documentary you plan on doing that you are most looking forward to? Ooh, that's a good one. I'd have to say the Roslyn one, because it's another one from my area, and I hopefully won't screw it up like the other local accidents, particularly the Silverliner fire one. And the Roslyn video? Basically, the Roslyn incident, it's what spawned the idea of positive train control for SEPTA, and it was a warning of things to come, because it happened 2 years before Chatsworth, but since nobody died, nobody batted an eye, and, well, we all know what happened next in 2008. If you go to England, visit Brighton, plus I live there. I'll think about that, because I definitely want to go back to Victorian England, because that's where I have family up there. Mainly in Chorley, which is not far from... It's in northern England. That's where I have family. Any F9 units in service anymore? The Norfolk Southern ones, they have 2 F9As and 2 F9Bs. But they run whenever the heck they feel like it. What's your favorite passenger trains or freight? What the heck? Lots of idiots out on the road today. Favorite passenger or freight trains? My favorite freight train to catch is H82. Usually has the same power, but it's always got something good. And then for favorite passenger train, 9561, because the engineer always gives a horn show no matter what. 9561 is also what I'm going to catch soon. Sorry for all my name comments, Thomas, but you forgot the name of the signs were kind of like Caleb. They did the Christmas talk and hangouts. I don't remember. You know what happened to Amtrak 1031? And where is it now? I think it got scrapped. I don't know. Take a seat right here. What are your favorite videos from your documentaries? I'd have to go with Hinton. That's my favorite. Really, you British mate? Yep, half English, half Italian. Who the heck is texting me on Messenger? If I were to check it, it'd probably mess up the stream, so I don't want to check that yet. Well, it's really grinding my gears. Yeah, it is. Sorry about that. Oh, for Pete's sake. What is your favorite SEPTA station? That's kind of a hard one to say. I guess Levittown, because it's probably the busiest station I've ever been at. But I don't know. My gosh, it is. Who the heck is texting me? Crying out loud. I'm just gonna turn that off before it gets on anyone else's nerves. Come on, go back to the stream. Thank you. Where before? Used to, but I'm cutting back on it now because, you know, part of my religion I just transferred to. Is this a premiere? No, this is a live stream. Because obviously I wouldn't be filming when there's nothing coming. Thin brick on silent mode. Already did that. Favorite NS unit? 8102, hands down. Come on, you should know that. Did you know that Itika passed away? Who the heck is Itika? Or Atika, however the heck you say the name. 657's constantly being restored. Would be nice if it was operational. Yeah, we couldn't really take care of it too much at the Railroad Museum of Pennsylvania, but oh well. Favorite Amtrak train model? I don't know. I'd have to go with the GG1s. Power outage between New Rochelle and Washington, D.C. last week? No, I didn't. But I'd imagine it screwed the Northeast Corridor up. Speaking of Northeast Corridor, 642 was on 95 today. I would have gone to catch it, but I've seen that thing too many times, so I practically don't even care. 145 is much better of a catch. Going to miss the Acellas. In a sense, yeah. They're about as old as me. What do you think about the AC64s? I like them. At first I hated them, but that was only because I was being a foamer, like a certain other one whose name I'm not going to mention. But I like them now. I like the LED lights. Their horns sound pretty good. And one thing about the AC64s I love is that distinct traction motor whine that they make when they're starting to depart. I know the SC44 does it too, because it probably has the same kind of motors, even though it's being powered by a Cummins diesel engine. We met in Norristown. I will be going to Strasbourg hopefully in a few days. Oh, pretty cool. I should get a GG1 running again. Not really possible. The problem with getting a GG1 restored is you got to drain out the PCBs and the transformers because it's unsafe to run them like that nowadays. So, and also, even if there is a GG1 that's ready to operate, where the heck are you going to run it? Amtrak won't let you run it. And I don't know of any other electrified corridors in the area that would let you run it. SEPTA wouldn't be too keen on having a GG1 because lack of positive train control. So really, GG1 coming back to operation, I don't really see a point in it. Yeah, pretty much. That's what the SC44 is. Do you like Flying Scotsman? Yeah, I do. At least they haven't been scrapped. Yeah, that's true. There's a lot of them preserved. I think 16, and then there's a handful of them abandoned in the middle of nowhere in some spots. What are you honking at, knucklehead? Just turn, dude. Favorite steam engine? K4 3750. No doubt about it. Do you think SEPTA should have Bud Metroliners? No. SEPTA, if they were to see how unreliable they were, they'd be like, seriously, dude, these are turkeys. Get rid of them. What state would you travel to? I don't know. I haven't really thought about that. What do you like more, the Silverline 2s and 3s or 4s? Gotta go with the 4s. What is your favorite NS freight train? If you're meaning which train I like catching, like I said, that's H82. Same engines all the time, yeah, but it comes at a good time, and I just like, I don't know, I just like catching it. It's probably the easiest freight train to catch in Norristown. 5972 or 4472. No clue what you mean by that. Do you like airplanes? I have a slight interest in them. Where's your opinion on the Liberty service that's replacing the Acela? I mean, I like the idea that they want to get faster trains. The problem is, though, well, why would you get a 200 mile per hour capable train set when the FRA isn't going to let you go faster than 150 miles an hour in Rhode Island and let you go an average of 70 miles per hour everywhere else, including 125 where I live? It defeats the purpose. The Acela is capable of going 204 miles an hour because of its design top speed. But because of the FRA, with the infrastructure, the failure of Liberty and just the Liberty service in general is just pointless. I mean, that's just my opinion, but it's like, no, it just won't work. I mean, I like the idea, but come on. They should get the Camelback 1187 to run again. I would like to see that, yeah. The only problem is, though, she would likely have the same problem she had when she did run. Like, for example, she did struggle up the grade to get to Paradise, and also she didn't really work too well under a bituminous coal. She needed anthracite, but Strasburg uses bituminous, which is like the bottom of the barrel when it comes to coal. I call it crap coal because it sucks. While anthracite produces no smoke, but you need a big firebox, and that was perfect for 1187. When are the S4s returning? What do you mean S4s? Other countries have faster high-speed rail. I know that, but our infrastructure just isn't capable. Which one do you like more, F40PHs or F45s? F40PHs. Sorry if I'm sniffling a lot. I get allergies up my nose. Are there any trains running on clean energy? If you're talking about electric, yeah. You heard of Texas Central Railway? I think I have. Should I go to Norristown this summer? It's up to you. I mean, you do what you want to do. I won't be around Norristown as often anymore. You think it'd be worth it to get the NEC modernized so it could have trains operate a lot faster? Yeah, but you'd have to do a lot of changes. Too many for me to count. I mean, that's why the key I mean, you know, you got to worry about like the regionals that still go 125 miles an hour, unless they were to speed them up. I don't know what the speed limit of the A64 is. You should come to Canada. I might think about going there. I heard they got very friendly people and free healthcare. What inspired you to create the documentaries? Ooh, I like this question. If you remember my Q&A video, I don't think I'm planning to do a part 2 on that. But I got inspired to do the documentaries because, well, not just from docudrama TV shows I used to see, but there was this one documentary, I forget who made it, but it was covering the Wichita Falls, Texas tornado of 1979. When I watched it, I loved the narration, I loved the music. It was really, really well done, so I thought, why don't I do something similar to that, but on trains? And then I realized Chase, Maryland's 30th anniversary was coming up, so yeah, that's where it all started. Hogwarts or Flying Scotsman? I'd have to go with Scotsman. Oh, here we go. We got another SEPTA train, Subliner 5s. And the wind's picking up, which is probably going to ruin the audio. Great. By the way, a high quality upload of this will be coming out in the future, along with more catches that I didn't catch live. What state am I in? Pennsylvania. Let's see, we got cars 836, 835, 838, 837, and some single unit. So that's 2 married pairs and a single. Favorite horn, Leslie S2M. Opinion on the multi-level cars. We need them. We really need them. Oh, there's that breeze I was waiting for. Anyways, GMD ones. Don't know what those are. What do I think about the Genesis? Genesis is okay. I mean, it's got a nice look. The problem is, it's kind of a piece. It's also kind of not really the best engine to be built because, well, it's got faulty fuel injectors. That's a problem that plagues the P42s, and also, since it's made by GE, the turbochargers are more smoky than a guy smoking 12 cigarettes at once. Next train to Bryn Mawr is at 2:24, delayed 5 minutes as of now. Oh, thanks for that. Are there any good locations for me to go, Thunder? I live near Chestnut Hill East Line. Well, I mean, you could railfan the Chestnut Hill East. I've never been there before. I might in the future. Do you help other YouTubers with their interest in trains? Oh, of course. A lot of the ones I help out are my close friends. Train Fan 5202, Tony's Amtrak train videos, just to name a couple. And also, admittingly, I did get my girlfriend slightly interested into trains. She just thinks about me every time she sees one, though. Oh, by the way, most of the music is coming from this restaurant right here. Might go catch 911 today. Where at? Are you going to Railfan the Lansdale Doylestown line again? In the future, probably. I will be going back, especially in August, for the Founders Day. I was about to say Flounders Day. What do you think about the SEMA Charger? Looks are questionable, but I'm not really too fond of Cummins engines, but they're alright. I mean, I don't like them, but, you know. Plan to have... Oh, gosh. Can you help me with the EO Metro North documentary? Because I want to try to do one. I could supply you information if you want. Headlight? I don't see any. It's probably just reflections. Happens all the time. I mean, you can kind of also... You would also see them reflecting off the catenaries down there before you'd actually see it up close. Any short lines that you interested in? Pennsylvania Northeastern's one that I want to try. Even though they only run when 746 comes, which is, you know, every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Gensets are a little to be desired, more maintenance, heavy train, standard power. Yeah, 70's a bit of a maintenance hog as well on SEPTA. Silverliner model, favorite Silverliner model. My favorite would have to be the 4s. Favorite Amtrak locomotive would be the GG1s. And favorite steam locomotive, K43750. So has 145 been by yet? Nope. I don't think it's left Paoli yet. It should have left about... I don't know, I'll have to check transit docs, but it's somewhere around the Paoli area. Are you going to do another Engines Up series? You mean Engines of series? Likely, I might do one on the Penzi, or New York Sun, or the Reading. I'm not sure. Have to deal with copyright though. We should get 759 running again. Yeah, I would like to see that. When are the Subliner 4s retiring? No info about when they'll be retiring yet, which will probably mean not for a while. But if I had to guess, 2023, 2024. It's going to be a long freaking time. That's all I know. Which depended on the Penn Central. It shouldn't have never existed. The government forced Penn Z to merge with New York Central, and it became the granddaddy of CSX. Terrible disaster. Does the 611 still run? It is operational. Yes, it does. It's going to be coming to Strasburg. You know, I'm going to that. What's your opinion on New York Central? I'm not a fan of the New York Central at all. Favorite train that you have ever caught? That's a good one, because I honestly have no idea. Probably the 2 times I caught 8102. I'm not sure. Is the 4001 still running? Still getting a rebuild. Although I do wish I do wish 4001 was scrapped due to a certain railfan whose name I shall not mention that tainted the Locomotive's legacy. You should make the Boston Back Bay train crash documentary. When was that? I'm not sure. Have I ridden an MBTA train? The only train I've ever ridden is SEPTA. I haven't ridden anything else. Not counting the excursion trains. Have you been to Connecticut and seen a Metro North before? Nope. Never have. Or the alternate nose design of the Brightline Siemens Chargers? It's kind of based off the Acela, I heard. Looks kind of nice. I actually like the Brightline Chargers. Should I do engines of New York Central? I wouldn't do that because Amtrak Guy 365 is thinking about doing it. What was the first freight train company in the U.S. besides CSX? If short lines count, I'd go with MMA, the one that was responsible for the Lac-Méganic accident. Trust me, you have no idea. What about PRR? I'm gonna probably do engines of the PRR, but that'll have to be until after Engines of SEPTA is finished, and I have no idea when that's gonna be. But we'll see. I might even do it while I'm doing Engines of SEPTA, you know? You never know. Is Amtrak good as it was in the past? Amtrak was better back then, because it doesn't have the current flyboy CEO. GP15s or EMD GP40s? I'd have to go with GP40s, because I've never heard of GP15-1s. Engines of Conrail. Okay, you could do that. Do you want the Chargers to come on 42, 43? No! The Chargers are only going a long distance, and that's all I care about. How long has it been for 4001's crash now? A couple of years? You consider riding Amtrak trains soon. For what class? Business class? Type of material? I definitely need to ride Amtrak in the future. Hopefully to Altoona. Mini tunnel motors. Yeah, I never heard of them, so I can't really have my opinion on it. When will the next engine SEPTA be about? It'll be about the ALP 44, and that should be coming early July, sometime after July 6th. I don't know. We'll see. I'd go with July 8th. I've ridden the Acela before. It was so smooth. Well, that's good. Wish I have ridden the Acela. What camera do you use for your videos? Oh, it's right here. Canon PowerShot SX230. It's a bit of an old camera. You may notice the lens cover is screwed up. That's because the bottom part was jammed when I was trying to catch a 14G, and well, I had to break that off in order for it to work. I'm thinking about getting a new one in the future, but it's doing the job for now. Photos on this thing are huge, 4,000 by 3,000 pixels. What's your opinion on New Jersey Transit? I hate NJT. There we go. We got a SEPTA train going to Center City. More Silverliner 5s. There goes an ambulance out of Bryn Mawr Hospital. I'm going to move back just in case I get blocked. One thing I hate about railfanning is the long waits. Oh, definitely. Amen to that. Amen to that. It is such a pain. Especially on the Philly set, which is kind of why I don't really want to railfan there as much anymore. Because it's boring. And you get all Gevos after waiting 1.5 hours. So it's like... I need somewhere to put the scanner. You know what? I'll just hang it off the tripod. This is a vintage tripod, by the way. A Velbine VGB3. I actually found it in front of somebody's house that was going to get thrown out. Should I railfan in Bridgeport? I'd go with it. I could give you tips on when the trains run. Because it's a bit... I mean, I wouldn't say Bridgeport's mostly dead. You got to be careful when you're down there. You know, when it comes to train scheduling, because they may sneak up on you. And also, be aware of idiots, because you'll see a lot of them walking across the tracks in Bridgeport. Amtrak guy 365 and his QAC might not do engines of the NYC. Probably the same reason why I might not do engines of the Pennsy or the Reading. Because he said it was copyright issues with the films. Is that right? Where are you at now? Well, you tell me. Bryn Mawr. On the Center City platform, at least. Railfan. What is railfanning someone else? Will you do a 4th of July special? I am thinking about seeing if I can get some 4th of July fireworks and lighting them off, or maybe even filming one of the fireworks shows in Eagleville that I usually go to. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. You think Shepherd Train should be in Train Simulator? Absolutely. We don't get any attention by everybody else. Everybody's foaming over Metro North and stuff. I don't give a crap about Metro North. Give SEPTA some love. Does your camera vibrate a lot when a Northeast Regional blows by you? Only if it's on the local track. And some freight trains manage to vibrate the tripod as well, usually if I'm too close. But, yeah. What about railfanning in Toronto? I mean, I'm not sure if I'd be able to, money-wise, but, you know. What the hell was that? I thought it was a Keystone coming. I almost crapped myself. What kind of trains we're seeing today? Mainly Keystone Corridor trains and SEPTA locals. And we should be seeing SEPTA push-pulls starting about, I'd say 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock. Hopefully this stream lasts. Hopefully my battery lasts for that long, because I don't think it will. Will you railfan Horseshoe Curve? I hope. I'm thinking about it in the future. If SEPTA 231 came and crashed there, would you be happy or... Why would I be happy? What kind of question is that, Luke? Come on. I would not be happy. I'd be horrified. 42 just arrived at Exton. Perfect. Thank you for the tracking, Ethan. In fact, you know what? You deserve a shout out. Ethan Snodgrass. There you go. Just left Paoli. What is your dream job? I was going to be a video maker, you know, making money, you know, like being a actor / video producer, but that kind of fell through when if you've checked my status updates, you'll know what happened. How do you get a scanner? I would love to know. This scanner, the Unidem, I got it online. I forget where. I think it was from Walmart's warehouse, I think. But just look online for a good price. Good price being, I forget how much I paid for this. 50, 60 bucks? I don't know. If you do find one for more than $100, you're going to get ripped off. So don't do it. Having a little trouble to program it. It does take a while to program. Mine does this stupid thing where in some areas it'll randomly change frequencies when the feed I'm on is quiet, which is annoying. But when you get a hang of it, it's awesome. What is your opinion on the Western Maryland Railroad? The Wild Mary? I'd love to see it. I especially want to see the Taurus line. How rare are superliners? We don't ever get superliners down here. The only time we had superliners here was during the Pope's visit because the crew needed bunks to sleep in. That was a nightmare when the Pope came. It really, really was crowded. I have an old scanner, but I don't think it works. That sucks. And speaking of scanners, I think I'm going to place mine here so I don't have to hold it. Or actually, nah, it's not really safe to put it on the stairs. I'll just put it right here. No. And actually, I'm going to turn up the volume on it. There we go. Have you ever seen a Via rail? Nope. Never seen Via. Never seen Via. That sounds funny. How am I? I'm alright. I have that same scanner. Oh, cool. It's a really nice scanner. I mean, I hate how it changes frequencies. But, yeah. It's a Radio Shack weather alert scanner with 200 channels on it. You should be able to get rail frequencies on that. All along the Amtrak Hoosier State. And that line's going to be discontinued this Sunday, last day. Why are they discontinuing the Hoosier State line? Have you seen a BNSF? Only BNSF I've seen is on foreign power leases, mainly to CSX and NS, but that's about it. We don't get regular scheduled BNS. What's your favorite crash? If you mean by favorite documentary, I'd have to go with Hinton. That was my best one. Can you do a video on top 10 disasters in locomotive history? I don't know what you mean by locomotive history, but what's your opinion on railroad crossings without lights and sirens? You mean railroad crossings without lights, gates, and bells? Not really that safe. Friend experience are just like mine. I never leave home state, and really get to see other stuff like SEPTA and NJT with my cousin. Yeah, that's true. That's pretty much my Railfan adventures in a nutshell. Will you Railfan 152 when they get it up and running? Nope, too far for me. Because I don't have the budget yet. Hunt down an Indiana, Ohio train on my visit to Cincy. Wish me luck. Alright, cool. What do you think of the Broad Street line cars? The Kawasaki's? The operators nicknamed them soldiers because they rarely ever cause any trouble, and they're really reliable. Really good cars. Where are you in Penn? I just said, like 3 times throughout the stream, I'm at Bryn Mawr Station on the Keystone Corridor, which is a suburb in the Philadelphia area. Not getting included in the budget. Oh, that sucks. I feel bad. Have you ever thought about working for SEPTA? Yeah, I have, actually. I know 2 employees in there. Well, 1 former employee and 1 soon-to-retire employee. I actually talked with a conductor earlier. Seen any Canadian National? Nope. Never seen any CN. Have you caught derailments or crashes on camera before? Thankfully, no. I don't want to. What is your opinion on the beast train that travels through Mexico to the U.S. and is a hotspot to immigrants? Well, Ferromex should put better security on it, I'd say. No train coming. Person calls road police. 10 minutes later, gotta get up. I'm sorry, dude. I thought I heard something. Penn Central, CSX Granddaddy. Oh, that is so true. That is so true. It's not even funny. What the heck is that noise? It always sounds like an Amtrak Keystone bell when it's really just a bird. It's getting on my nerves, man. Just got the scanner working. Okay, cool. Mine's working still. It's just quiet. Unusually. I don't know why the Amtrak frequency is so quiet. SEPTA's is usually going all over the place. I might switch it to the SEPTA frequency during rush hour so I can hear what push-pull engines we're getting. Should be getting 911 on the Great Valley Flyer. I hate escalators because I feel like I'm one, and it gave me a gash on my left. Oh, you fell on one? Ouch. That's gotta suck. How do you get the pics from the history videos? I might want to work on your spelling, buddy, but I don't know what you're talking about. About that bird, would it sound better with a P? Oh gosh, yes. You know, Amtrak ACSs can haul superliners? Yeah, of course, I knew that. Did you ever meet any of your fans in PA? Actually, I have. I was down in at, what was it, Sky Zone, which is in Oaks, and I met a fan there that happened to live in the area. Even though most of my fans are elsewhere in the States, apparently quite a few of them are in PA, which is good. But my area where I grew up, very rarely. Nathan or Wapco? I'll go with Nathan. When is the next train? You know what? Good sir, I'll find out. Let's see. It's 2:23 now. 2:19, 2:38 to Center City. That's probably why we got people waiting on the platform. And then a 2:40. So we're getting a Center City one first, then a Thorndale bound. Good thing my camera's already facing the right way. But who knows, 42 might come here first. But I really, really hope that SEPTA train doesn't block my shot. You know what? When was the last time an Amtrak train got discontinued? Don't know. You know what? Just in case, I'm going to move back to this end right in the shade, just in case. I don't want to get any sunburn either. I'm going to bring my bag there too, and my scanner. So it was 1:45 on 42? Yes, it is. I won't say the weather is too nice. It's hot as heck out here. Excuse me. Bring it over here. There we go. Oh, we got somebody else down there. Probably going to photograph 145. 91 degrees. Yes, it is. It's hot as heck out here. It's like, I think the high was the 94 today. Yeah, that guy's definitely waiting for 145, just like me. If you can see him, he's the guy with the big cannon down there. The Railfan 6922 on Discord? I think so, yeah. Check both ways, nothing's coming yet. Favorite Amtrak? Is Amtrak 145 rare? It's not often it comes on the Keystone, but yeah. You should be more on skate. You should be in my state in California. We're in the triple digits. Well, you're always in the triple digits because your state's always on fire. What are you talking about? No offense, but come on. You guys have wildfires left and right. Actually, you know what? This is not really that good of an angle, but I don't want to get cock-blocked, so hold on a minute. I'm going to grab my stuff, and I'm going to move a little bit further down. Get a better shot. Sorry for the bad video, but it's like it's hard to do everything with one hand. Okay. Excuse me. Oops. Have I seen 9/11 in 1776? Nope. No, I haven't. What? Hang on. Oh, here we go. Except, .808 and 807 and 2 singles. Oh, shoot. You waiting on 145?
Yeah.
Same.
Not good.
You know where he's at?
He's out big over.
Alright. Well, this guy should clear before he gets here, I hope.
42 will be out on track 2.
I know. Oh, shit. So he's just arrived in Paoli, or is he leaving Paoli? Shoot. Should be leaving now. Yep, there we go. Good, he's out of the way. No SEPTA trains for a while, so we should be clear.
30 minutes.
Yep. And it takes less than 30 minutes for him to get here. Hopefully. I heard when they rebuilt 145, they had to use 66's nose in order to rebuild it.
Parts. 2 to make more.
Yeah. 125 was leading 43 earlier, so that wasn't anything special. I did hear 95 had 642, but I've seen that thing like 13 or 14 times, so I'm like, yeah, nothing special.
It needs a wash. It's really dirty.
Oh yeah, it's. I think it also got blackened once because I think its traction motors one day in like New York took a dump, so they had to tow it in with another engine. It was a mess. Have I seen us up to ACS? Yes, I have. Oh yeah.
Unless they have them on track one.
Yeah. They said they had signal issues at Exton, so that might have slowed them too. There he is. Oh, he's rocketing.
Track two.
Yeah. Oh man, he smoked up pretty good. Yeah. You too. Actually, he was going around 90 miles an hour. At least that, yeah, I think they go 90 here. But yep, for those of you that just joined in late, you just missed 145. Stream doing an N. Not so sure. I think I'm gonna keep this up for a little bit longer. I love those. Yeah, I'm glad you like them. But anyways, I'm still gonna stick around for a little bit longer before going home. Usually for the push pulls, and then I'll get out of here. How's my battery? 57%. We're doing all right. What are you doing this summer? Mainly just hanging around. Alright, I'm gonna move back a little bit. Do I have a model railroad? I do. It's small. I haven't really expanded on it yet. Lack of space, but I'm into that stuff. Favorite locomotive? That would be 3750, of course. Just put the scanner in my back pocket here. I'm gonna move. You know what? Let's get a different angle. Let's go over to the Thorndale platform. That'll be good for some of the push poles. Because I've always filmed the push poles from the Center City platform. I've never filmed them from the other platform. And one thing you should know about my Railfan trips, I always try and vary up the shots every once in a while. Or every trip in a while. So I'm gonna reduce the tripod to make it easier to move. Where's that 238 local? These are really being here by now. Actually, no, wait, he's 3750. Who produces that model? Penz K4 3750. That's a Altoona build from the Penz Railroad. At least it doesn't smell like pee down here. Norristown smells like piss. There we are on the other platform. Alright, I'm gonna put the camera down again. Give me a sec. Set the tripod up. Actually, you know what? I'll prop the phone up on the seat so you can kind of what I'm doing here. There, make sure you can see me, right? Okay. And yes, this is what I look like. Come on. There we go. This one's very stiff. Real stiff on this thing. Here we are. Well, here we are. Oh my gosh, it's so hot out here. All right, got the camera. Doesn't even own a lot of track. No, they don't. Though they own most of the Keystone until they get to Harrisburg, where it's all. What do you use the headphones for? Usually I use them to listen to music while I'm traveling. Most of the time they don't really serve much purpose. They do work as temporary hearing protection though. Are you going to do the Sri Lanka tsunami disaster? Likely will, considering how it's one of the deadliest accidents in human history. When it comes to trains. 1208 Amtrak, give them some credit. We at least still have passenger service today. True. Very true. How hot is it down there? About 94 degrees. Probably in the 80s by now. 94 was just the high. Either way, it's hot out here and I hate it. Can't get much of a good view when I sit down. Are you going to do that roundhouse fire that destroyed 2101? Wasn't really much of a disaster. It was a disaster to rail fans, but I don't know. Could be an interesting change in pace. See you after the stream time. Yep, see ya. BNSF owns Metrolink. Alright. This year, will I do the Sri Lanka? Maybe. So how many cylinders can be MU'd at a time? No clue about the limit. You should come to the Thomas Viaduct in Baltimore. I don't know. I've never been there before. I'm guessing another is. What if SEPTA had F7s? Actually, SEPTA did have F7s. They were ex-Reading. I used them back in the 50s. I don't use them no more. Let me check the schedule. What do we got? They should restore them. Well, technically, two of them are already restored. 902 and 903, they were SEPTA. Time is 2:54. 24. Let's see. That must be 322 for the next one. That's 9524. What about... No, that's not 9254. That's 568. Whoops. And then the next... Thorndale. E11, I guess. Alright. So we got a while. We review an Acela versus regional trains for best value per cost. I don't know. An HO model except F7 would look awesome. Oh, indeed. Ever been to NH Litchworks State Park Bridge? Nope. Thunder, what if SEPTA went bankrupt? SEPTA's not gonna be bankrupt. But if they did, Philly area transit would be screwed. But technically, SEPTA can't go bankrupt because they're funded by the city. So, favorite snack? I'm not sure. What station are we in? I'll show you. Are there any station signs here? There you go. Bryn Mawr. Has SEPTA had F40 PHs? No. No F40 PHs on SEPTA. No need, to be honest. We should put a penny on the rail and give it to a lucky fan. I mean, I don't have any pennies on hand, so I can't really do that. Out of 3 collision on Cajon Pass, what was the worst disaster from it? The worst Cajon Pass accident? To go with 1989. Come to Paoli, stop. My office is across the street. We'll SEPTA have P42s. No, we don't want them. They're old and we don't really have a use for them. Train for SEPTA would be probably an express to north, an express that goes with, yeah, you know, express to Ivy Ridge, local to Norristown. I feel like that needs to happen because all the other expresses in the afternoon just skip to East Falls and that's it, which kind of sucks. Ugh, I need to relax. Oh my gosh. Well, I've already answered this question. SEPTA will not have P42s. We don't even have plans, let alone a use for them. So why would we get them? What if SEPTA had a heritage unit? Well, you could kind of count the Delaware units as heritage units. The ones that have the state of Delaware sticker on them, the Silverliner 5s. I hope SEPTA never gets SC44s. They don't need them. We don't want SC44s. All right. So what diesel electrics does SEPTA have? Mainly maintenance diesels. They have BL15s, 2 RL1As, a genset, and a SE15 that was rebuilt from a GP9U. So they have a lot of stuff. They only use them for maintenance and in an emergency. That would be a nice idea, but most heritage schemes for EMUs were mainly just plain silver. 257 used to be one of them because it had Pennsylvania on the side. Nathan or Leslie? Leslie, hands down. Siemens makes fire alarms as well. Not really. They used to, but the new Siemens alarms are basically wheel locks. Spend a day at Hudson Line, LR, and NEC, New Jersey. I'm not sure. Favorite road. Oh, hello. Keystone on... Oh, shoot. He's on the local. Oh, crap. Maybe I should have stayed on the other platform. Holy crap, I did not see that coming. Wonder why the heck was he on the local? Must have just came out of Ardmore and they never switched him off. That was 658, I believe. Keystone, you know, the ACS 64 number. Holy crap. Separate cars with PR Keystones on the side of them. They used to. Silverliner 2s. Not anymore, because they got retired. 257 used to say Pennsylvania on it. Take Northeast Regional or sell it. Northeast Regional, because I cannot afford a $300 train ticket on a train that goes the exact same speed through my area as a regional. Dreadful. Favorite railroad and why? I've already said it's the Pennsy. Love their steam engines. They ran through most of my area. Well, Reading mainly did, but whatever. I've ridden on A64 658. Cool. Doesn't matter what train, but hood or no hood. GP30 high hoods. What is your guess to the speed of that train? I'm not a walking speedometer, but I'd say 90 miles an hour. NS or CSX? NS. No need to question. When Silverliner 4 is retired, will it make a comparison between the Silverliner? I'm not sure. But I know I don't know anything about what the Silverliner 6s will be, or who will build them. Did any accidents happen at this station? Bryn Mawr? No, not to my knowledge. I don't know. I'll have to check. Gen disasters. My favorite railroad is a CNO or Western Maryland. Cool. Have you been to Kotsko? Never heard of it. I mean, actually, no. I've heard of it because I heard my girlfriend goes there to shop. What's your opinion on Norfolk Southern Railway or Norfolk and Western? I love the Norfolk Southern, and I also like Norfolk and Western. Are there any other railroads that uses ACS 64s besides SEPTA and Amtrak? No, only SEPTA and Amtrak. Do the C6 my Amsburg train crash if you can. I'll have to see when that happened because I don't know. Where is this next Center City train? Why aren't you answering questions regarding UP4014? Well, then again, it's hard to keep track of every single question while I'm answering one at a time. But then again, I can't really... I mean, I've answered a few about 4014, but there's not really much I can say because I haven't seen it. I thought NJ Transit used ACS64s. No ACS64s on NJ Transit. That was probably just a fake skin somebody made. 322. And then a... Oh. 322 and 309. So we got a Thorndale coming next. Do you like Southern Pacific or Santa Fe? Tough call, but Southern Pacific. SD60M or Ace. Ace. Love the Aces. Probably my favorite things to see on the Morrisville line and the Harrisburg line as well. What's your least favorite railroad? My least favorite, it's hard to say, but I'd probably go with, for current railroads, that would have to be New Jersey Transit. What do you want to do when you grow up? I'm not sure. I don't know where my life's going to go now, to be honest. Whether be an engineer, just use my YouTube channel as a degree. I do want to sell my videos as like DVDs or something like that. Have you ever been to New Jersey? I actually have been to New Jersey. Usually to Wildwood Beach or Ocean City was my last trip. No, there's a water bottle there. You know what's funny, right? You find one of these empty water bottles, you take it out, empty the contents inside of it. And then I don't know where the cap went. I was gonna make it like a water bottle gun, but I don't care. Big boy or Challenger? I mean, yes, I know NJT's got double deckers, but the crews are rude. The line is in jeopardy, and where's your PTC? Big boy or Challenger? Big boy. Dash 8.5. What the heck? Dash 8.5s don't exist. Have you ever been to Staten Island? 1, stop shouting, please. And 2, never been to Staten Island. CP or CN? CN. What kind of question is that? CN all the way. CP are nothing but a bunch of jerks, and they try to merge with every railroad they can. CSX is notorious for derailing also. Oh yeah, they are. Look up C40-8.5W. What? Is it some kind of rebuild? Do you think Soliner 4s will win Barrow against Arrow 3? Yes. Which is better, Santa Fe or NJ Trainic? I'm assuming you mean NJ Transit, but I'd go with Santa Fe. Have you ever been to Memphis Central? No, I haven't. CP need a lot of DPU. So does CSX. Except it has nice drivers under it. Oh yeah. Nice crews indeed. Especially the one I met earlier. I see a lot of BNSF. Opinions on the SD40-3. It's pugly. It's a freaking pug. Have you ever been to New Jersey? I have been to New Jersey. Wildwood Beach, Ocean City. I haven't railfanned there at all. What is that? Oh, that was a truck. Where's this Thorndale bound? It's not even 3:09 yet, so he's not here yet. Wisconsin and Central or Con? What is better, Western Pacific or Southern? Southern. What are you doing? You can't just pull out like that, you idiot. Oh my goodness. Have I been to California? Nope. Which is better, Market Frankfurt line or a light rail? What do you mean by light rail? UP or Strasburg? Strasburg. Come on. Strasburg's the best steam railroad in the business. UP or SP? SP. Favorite British train? A lot of choices. There's the Flying Scotsman, Lancashire and Yorkshire. I forget what the engine class was. I had it off the top of my head. And there's also the Intercity 125s that were just retired. I wish I would have seen them. What is your favorite railroad pre-merge? Favorite merged railroad pre-merge? Don't know. EMD or GE? EMD, hands down. Amtrak or Santa Fe? Sorry, Amtrak, but I'm gonna have to go with Santa Fe. What do you think the SD90 Mac? Never seen that before. Do the 1990 Back Bay crash. I am planning to do it, but that's for March of next year, considering when it happened. I think it was March, yeah. Turn the camera so I can get it ready. Alco or GE? That's a tough one. Probably G. Alco or Baldwin? Oh, Baldwin. Baldwin. Gotta go with Baldwin. I mean, they had their plant in Eddington. SD40-8 or SD40-2? SD40-2. The big Abilene train collision when a signaler played with his phone on February 9, 2016. If there's a final report from an investigation bureau, Lima or Baldwin? Sorry, Lima fans. Baldwin again. Baldwin made the best steam engines, hands down. Opinions on F40PH retirement. It's kind of sad that they had to go. I mean, they were only like, what, 20 years old? But the P40s are They are built better, considering the fuel tank is up in the frame and not hanging on the bottom like most diesels nowadays. SB Santa Fe or BNSF? Santa Fe. Do Souliner 5s come here? Yes. Of course they do. Not as much on the weekends, though. Scores of 4s usually. LNER and LMS. LNER. Are you familiar with 765? Yes. Even though I haven't seen it. Has SEPTA ever had any switchers? Actually, they currently have. I think they have 2 or 3. 50, 51, and 52. One of them probably got repowered. I don't know. Why aren't you answering GP38 or BP4? Well, this is only the first time I've seen that question, so GP38. Santa Fe or Burlington Northern? Obviously Santa Fe. I'm doing alright. Hot, but I'm alright. I've seen them at Wayne Junction. Yep, that's usually where they store them. Also known as Wayne Electric. That's what the yard's called. Signal caused a collision to be sent for 3.5 years. Good riddance. 309's running late. 309 local's running late again, which would be. Let me check the number. Oh, it's 3. Oh. Haverford, it reaches 309. 311 is when it's supposed to be here. So it should be coming in a few minutes. And this is train 539. Comes out of Lansdale. Chassis system or Burlington? Ow! Something went in my eye, but chassis system. I love the logo. Jeez, I can't even see now. Because I went right in my eye. Browse virtual Railfan much? No. A lot of the admins there are complete douchebags. Bullies. I only usually watch the virtual Railfan just to see the intermodals hit my area. Not really hit my area, but past the curve before they get to my area. Do you even know what a BP4 is? No, I don't. It's some kind of switcher, I guess. And Northern Pacific, Southern Pacific, or Union? Southern Pacific. Alright, I'll see ya. Oh yeah, nothing but a bunch of old rich fogies. I mean, some of the admins are okay, but a lot of them, especially because they consider every guy with a productions in their name experts, which think they know everything, when really I do know pretty much everything about the Morrisville line. Bunch of pricks. What state do you live in? Pennsylvania. Good old Keystone State. Why don't you like NJT? Crews are rude, lack of PTC. They wasted their time making the AEM7s rust. It's just not really that good of a railroad. The motive power switches every once in a while. Oh yeah, and another thing I hate about NJT, the restricted K5LAs. Terrible. They're always foul. I live in New York. Cool. Oh yeah, they're still struggling with that. They aren't fully PTC capable. Why else do you think there's ALP46s running behind cab cars? Like there's a cab car in front of the ALP46, and at the end of the train there's another cab car. It's a mess. Class 47 or class 57? I guess I'd go with the class 47. Least favorite freight railroad. If short lines, there goes. Whoa, is this an equipment move? Yeah, he's on the express track. This is rare. Well, that was unexpected. Probably an equipment move to go back to the city. Would make sense. Oh, there's another photographer down there. No, he's not going 110. He's going 90. Mark or Septa? Septa. I'm going to have to go with that. He was on. Oh, yeah, he was. He was. Is Penn Central one of the worst roads in history? I guess. Have I seen 999? No, I haven't. What's this? American Railroad crossing bell or British level crossing alarm? Crossing bell. Especially if it's mechanical. I don't even know what a British alarm sounds like, but I don't think I'd like it. Where do you railfan a lot now? Mainly my area. And I'm going to transfer to the other platform because it is getting way too hot for my liking here, and I really want to go get a drink, so... Oh, and I packed my tripod up. Here comes that SEPTA train that was supposed to come here at 3. Jeez, I'm criminals. You know what? I'm going to do a low angle shot for this. Give me a sec. Knew that was going to happen. Okay, let's go to the other platform. Whew, it's starting to stink down here. BQ 23-7. I'm sure you mean B23-7, but they're alright. go. Here comes another SEPTA. SEPTA defect detectors, don't know. I don't think so. Oh, is this a recycled set? I think it is. Is this on the Northeast Corridor? Nope. Keystone Corridor. Different area. Amtrak or SEPTA? SEPTA. I'd have to go with SEPTA. And I'm gonna take a seat. P40 or P42? Not much of a difference, but I go with P42. Do you the Kismac train if you can? Depends on when it happens. Hello, Emily Mortica. Is there more than just the Northeast Corridor? Oh, there's plenty more areas to railfan than just the NEC. Conrail or Chessie? I'd have to go with Chessie. A4 or A3? I'm assuming you mean the LNER classes, so I'd go with the A3. Have you been to Princeton Junction? Nope. Amtrak sucks. Okay. Well, they currently are sucking because of the new, yeah. Has the Kismet crash? Oh, yeah, that's the one that happened on my birthday, I think. Did you know if you put your hand on the, train track, you can feel the vibration of a train and how far it is? True. But I'm not gonna do that. Now, I don't think. Amtrak looks terrible, like our diesel electrics here. Who would put their hand on the tracks? Yeah, I wouldn't, especially in this area. Constantly feel vibrations anyway. Thanks for donating $2. Appreciate it. Show us your face. It's already been seen earlier in the stream. And I've already shown my face in other videos uploaded by other users and, of course, by myself. I mean, it's even revealed in the Chatsworth video. Pullman's still in business. I don't think so. Why would they be? We almost 8 M7. Yeah, true. Pan Central? Excuse me, don't you dare call some of our American engines ugly. especially the ones from my area. Can you read me super chat that I donated? I didn't see it. However you did the kids when I crashed, you started getting subbed left and right. Yeah, that happens. Did 145 pass? I'm afraid it did. Already passed about 10-20 minutes ago. No, don't you dare call my lady 3750 ugly. Or I will swear I will. Just enough to annoy me. Man, rush hour should be starting pretty soon. I'm surprised my battery survived. France or Germany for railway system? Germany. When are you going to do another train collision? July 1st is the next scheduled train collision video. Depends on what you mean by other ones. How does SEPTA number its units? Well, I'm not exactly sure. I think it's just random. But there's like some of the engines are in series. You know, like the single unit Soliner 5s are 700s, and then the married pairs are 800s. Do you play any train simulators? Not anymore. What's your favorite railroad crossings? Mine is American. Yeah. Where are you right now? How far are you from Trenton? I'm at Bryn, Mawr, right here. There you go. And that's quite a while away from Trenton, I'd imagine. As much as I wanted to agree with that, I can't. About the diesel electrics in the US being better than English steam engines, I kind of disagree with that. Steam, no matter where it's from, steam is better. Unless it's North Korean. American cars are Italian. Italian! You forget about it. It's virtually impossible for 3750 to run again, but I would lose my mind. She's too badly gone to be restored anyway, in her condition. We got 1361 though, so it's good enough. Hogwarts or Polar Express? I'd have to go with Polar Express. What if SEPTA diesel locos instead of electric cars? SEPTA would be shut down as the current mayor hates trains. Current mayor of Philadelphia. Are you going to Strasbourg at all this summer? Yes, I actually am in September. Well, that's really fall, but you know. Diesel or electric? Electric. Duh. What is your opinion on Baldwin centipedes? Complete disasters. They only use them on helper runs in Altoona. Is diesel better than oil when it comes to trains? Oil is a byproduct of diesel, so yeah, you're kind of doubting yourself there. What steam engines are still running? Too many for me to list. Electric or battery electric? Overhead electric. What if SEPTA had a fusion with NJT? Ugh, no thank you. I don't want to see that. Are there freight companies where you're railfanning currently? No freight here. Not at all. You going to be seeing 611 and will you be recording it? Of course I'll be going to see 611. Can't wait. How would you like Amtrak ran a steam train? I'd be shocked because I don't think, that ever happened. Oh, you mean in my area where I live? Yes, you've got NS mainly, but you also get CSX. Emma, sorry, I'm already taken. BNSF or UP? I'm not sure. Will you be sad when the Soliner 4s are replaced? Oh yeah, I'd be really sad to see them go. Those things were or some of the first SEPTA trains I've ever ridden. CSX or BNSF? I'd have to go with BNSF. They're only slightly better than CSX. Imagine if you drift Soliner 4. That would make me hate NJT even more, to the point I want them shut down. 1218 or 611. That's a hard one. I mean, 611 is nice, but man, you can't beat 1218's whistle though. Electric bell or normal? Mechanical. CSX or UP? I go with UP. Honorable, are you going to do the Sweden? Oh my gosh, I will not do any rec in 2019. It's too recent. How many times I gotta say this? I only do them unless they happened at least 3 to 4 years apart and that they've had an NTSB final report. Have I ever rode NJT? Nope. Do you live in the area? I used to live in New Jersey. I don't live in New Jersey. Opinion on Metroliner cab cars? I like them. You'll be seeing quite a few more in this area. So, NS restores 1218. Same here. CN or CP? CN. Did you see 8967? I don't know if I have, actually. I don't think so. That thing's already had its head chopped off to be become a Gevo. Well, when I come back to Trenton, can we go railfanning? Depends, because I'm not sure when I'd be able to go, and I'd have to pay a tax in order to get to Trenton. Amtrak sleeper cars. I love the Amtrak sleeper cars. I wish I could ride one. CN or VIA? I'd have to go with CN. Except the ACS 64 units running. Oh yeah, they've been running. They've been running for at least a year now. Yeah, they've been in service. Yeah, they've been running since October of last year. No, summer of last year. Almost a full year. Virtual Railfan. Horseshoe Curve, I guess. Strasburg's getting up there. E60, SPD40F, or PHR. I'd go with the E60. What do you think about Amtrak's next-gen train? I mean, I like it, but, you know, it just doesn't make any sense. Does have to have any instance with the ACO64? No. When am I doing a face reveal? My face has been revealed in several videos already. Opinion on 999. Don't know about it. How can you hate NGT if you never rode it? I don't need to ride a railroad personally to know that it's bad. Conrail 0 is the smallest engine, so it seems. Thanks for that, Allison Shaw. They won't restore 2156. What do you think of the Denver Silverliners? I mean, they're alright. It's not really I'm getting annoyed. It does get repetitive. What do you think should have a commuter rail? I think almost every switch has one. Every state has one. We need 1218 running again. Yes, we do. And I need to hear that. We need to hear that whistle again. I would go sad. Amtrak goes the train I rode as a baby. Yeah. About the Chits. Oh, my apologies, GT. I'm not good at pronouncing that name, but when did that accident happen? Because then that'll determine what I'd get. What if electric freight was still being used in the U.S.? I always liked that idea. I hate how they, that they got rid of it. It was such a good idea, and it was actually kind of helping with the high-speed rail. How would you feel if NJT restored 3750, put it on the active roster as an excursion engine? I don't think NJT has any interest in that. Except an accident with the ACO64. No, they haven't. Thank goodness. And I don't think they will. Kind of like how the Toasters never really had any accidents. And here comes a SEPTA. Oh yeah, technically electric freight is still in the US, but that's westward. Any crossings on the NEC? I think there's a few in Connecticut. Worst accident to happen on SEPTA. Probably one of the Market Frankfurt incidents. You collect train diecasts? I think I have a few. Huh. Nice, Allison. Wish I could have seen 1361 in person. HO trains? You mean have HO scale? Of course I do. GG1 or EMD FP7? GG1. GG Juan, best electric ever made. Changed my mind. Just message me on Railfanning. I won't be back trend until August. I'm pretty busy. On NJT systems, I mean, they're alright, but not the best. Not the best. Heated microphone for trash or the Toronto subway collision. I'm not sure. The Market Frankfurt videos, there isn't much info on them. I mean, there's certainly 6ABC news archives about it. Nathan P series horns, love them. We use them on the slow speed line on the N5s. The only thing I like about those cars. Have you ever rode NJT? I've answered this before. No. You fans saw 944. It came through okay. Took the kids to see. Cool. Sucks that rail's getting safer than interesting videos when they wreck. I think it's better that they're getting safe. What if SEPTA had a Silverliner 6 or 7? Silverliner 6s will be coming in the future, but not for a while. Howard Street tunnel fire. I'd have to get information because I don't know when that happened. 256 actually being restored while it's displayed. Jugginton or Thomas? Oh, Thomas all the way. Come on. Wait, what will the Silverliner 6s look like? Nobody knows. I don't even know. How would you react if NGT had a 5-star rating? I'd be shocked. Sorry to ask him, but do you like the Avalia high-speed train replacing the cell? I mean, it's an okay idea. I mean, I like the design. The idea, though, just doesn't make any sense. Like, why would you get... I've already said this before. Why would you get, you know, a train set that's capable of doing 200 miles an hour when it's only going to be limited to only as fast as 150 miles an hour in Rhode Island and everywhere else, mainly 125. Makes no sense. I wouldn't say it's a good idea. Favorite NS paint scheme? They've had the same paint scheme for a long time. 2100 and 2100. Oh, my scanner's going low. Shoot. That's what that beep means. Yeah, battery's going low. So give me a sec. I'm gonna show you how to replace the batteries in these things. Hopefully nothing's coming yet. Don't look like it. Alright. So I'm gonna set the camera down. Or the phone, really. Take this out. I had batteries somewhere. There they are. So these two are dead. The other two are charged. back in business. Back in my bag. I don't know why that scanner's been so quiet until it's battery. Don't forget Canadian Pacific 28. Will be team at least 5 years. So yeah, same. T4 Silverliners. What do you mean by T4? Is that a Bearcat 85? This is a... No, it's a Bearcat 75 XLT. Good guess, though. You were just 10 off. So, why has NJT gone out of business? Because it's the only commuter railroad in New Jersey. What do I not like about SEPTA? The fact that they're not always on time. But that's usually Amtrak's fault. Because they don't tell us anything. And, well... not really much else. SEPTA doesn't really rustle my jimmies as much. CN 100th anniversary paint scheme. I've yet to see that. It's tier 4 Silverliners. Technically the Silverliners are already tier 4. I mean, because don't forget, electric engines produce like 0 emissions anyway. So, excuse me. Sam, I hope so. Silverliner 3 or Penn Central Silverliner 2? Well, Silverliner 2s, they saw service in the Penn Z and the Reading, while Silverliner 3s only saw Penn Central. But I had to go with the Silverliner 2s. I mean, they're generally the same thing. What do you think of the M7 and M8s? They're alright, but they just look like they're just no different to the Silverliner 4s and 5s. Do you like Leslie horns? Yeah, S2M's the best horn in the business. What are you talking about? I like the red paint scheme Penn Central had. Yeah, that actually was kind of nice. The red and the white logo. I like that. Dash 9. Dash 9. Don't you mean Trash 9? They're boring. I see them all the time on NS. And they're GE junk. But I'd rather see a Dash 9 over a Jevo. That's for sure. Would you go on an Amtrak or a SEPTA? I prefer SEPTA. Yeah, SEPTA. Comet 1 or SEPTA 1? Comet 1s because they're older, but SEPTA 1s are technically Comet 2s, which are kind of similar, or the same thing, really. All the Comet cars, basically every Comet until 5 was pretty much the same. GP40, GP38, not much difference, but GP40s are rare in my area. DM30 or D30, never heard of those. More Heritage Anniversary for their 50th anniversary in 2021? Who knows? I'd like to see a Brunswick Green ACS 64. C40-8 or High Hood GP38. GP38 High Hoods. Float range doing conductor. I've seen, yes, I have seen a new ST70 ACC. I've seen 1800. And it's getting rid of their single level. NJT's getting single cars by 2025. Oh, wow. Didn't know that was happening. Glad SEPTA doesn't have plans for that. Nickel Plate Express. Never have. What do you do if the Flying Scotsman came back to the U.S. again? I would... oh, man. I would love to see that. They were used by Long Island Railroad. They're alright, I guess. What is the least used SEPTA station? That's a good one. Probably the Kingwood, the whole Kingwood line. Denver Yard Runaway. Wasn't that the one that happened in February? What do I think of the ACUs? They're alright. I've seen a couple of them. Do you like Burlington Northern and Santa Fe cream colors? You mean on the What were the engines that had those? I forget, but they look nice. Isn't there are two Penn stations? Yeah, there is. New York Penn. What's the other one? Newark Penn. Most used SEPTA station. I think it would be the Center City stops, like Temple. Oh yeah, true. What if Amtrak went bankrupt? I doubt that'll happen, but it is possible with the current route. Bombardier Hyundai Rotem. Bombardier. Hyundai Rotem can't even build a car that can't lean. Oh, here comes another Thorndale bound. More Solarliner 4s. 611 and 1776 and 911. I like them. Amtrak made by the government. Yes, they are. Well, if that happened, then NS would have a lot of free power. Ooh. I love your comment, Metro Gamer, about Solarliner 4s looking like cats. That's funny, actually. Oh, my battery's beginning to drain. Crap. On my camera. Might only stay for 9561 at this point. Yeah, they do. Oh, this is one of those Bryn Mawr locals. This is one of the... Yeah, there's one of 3 trains that turn around at Bryn Mawr. Forgot about that. It's kind of another reason why I chose Bryn Mawr. Oops.
9543, we got a slow approach on our signal. Let's go back east. 40 cars, over.
That's this guy that's calling. Here he comes. This is the Keystone. Sweet. Okay, 145 here. Yeah, you missed the 145. I think a Keystone should be coming soon. GP9, GP10, GP9. Ah. What crap in my eyes. How long is this up the line? This goes all the way out to Thorndale, so that's quite a while. HeritageUnit.com. Yes, I did. I actually have an account. It's called, if you ever go on HeritageUnits.com and see a report saying Penz 3750, that's me. Think about Amtrak shouldn't be on the Atlantic City line. NJT can take care of it. Didn't really make any sense for Amtrak to go down there. It was super bumpy every time it stopped. I smelled burnt brakes. Oof. That will never happen because that would be communist. Thinking of changing the intro screen, the part where it goes blackish, and it says the words. I don't mean this bad, I'm just saying, I don't know what you mean by that, but I usually change out the intro every year after the holiday extras. MBTSX. I don't know, I'd probably go with... I'm not sure. Do you have any heritage lines? Oh yeah, we have... Pennsylvania has one of the most amount of heritage lines in the United States. NS went bankrupt. NS won't ever go bankrupt. It's impossible. Conway Scenic Railroad. Never heard of it. Is that like new? Really, Homero? Really? Sunset. It's alright. Funniest video. Ooh. Probably the funny moments video. I mean, obviously, it still makes me laugh. Opinion on model trains. I like them. Opinion on the Genesis. They're okay, but not only have they aged, but they're also kind of, you know, beginning to fail. All right, want to call when you come back? I only spent 5 times after you're back from, so I don't know what you did. I don't know if I will be able to, because I'm gonna be probably, as soon as I get home, I'm gonna have dinner, have a shower, and go to bed, because I'm getting tired. All right, see you, Nathaniel. Japanese bullet train. I don't know. Probably the Shinkansen. What was that? 0 series? Something's coming. I don't know. I can't see anything. That SEPTA train's still there. Thanks. Oh, you know what? I think there's an Amtrak in his way. Who knows? I've seen this happen before where he waits for a long time. East Penn Road. Yes, I have, actually. I've been by it quite a few times. F40 PH builds a VIA rail grid. Not bad. Boy, I'm hungry. Whose railway line you're at? Amtrak. Amtrak owns these tracks. I'd be terrified. And shocked. Have I seen 4014 in person before? No, I haven't. What if NS had a heritage unit damaged beyond repair? That'd be shocked. Have you been to Minnesota? No. Have I heard of Ryan? Yeah, I've heard of Ryan. He's become a close friend of mine. Oh, we got Solana 5s going to the city. I'm gonna move my scanner back a little bit. Favorite spot? That'd have to be Levittown. Penn Central Station. Don't know. Don't think so. Will I ever go to the UK? In the future. Did you see UP? Only on foreign power leases. Seen a car or truck trying to beat a train? Yes, several times. Took me for over 3 years. Nice long-term fan. I could do that. You know what? I got an idea. I'm going to show you how I can attach this scanner to this tripod. I'll do it as soon as this guy leaves. Doing on battery. Oh, it charged itself somehow. Alright, here's a little trick about how to hook up one of these scanners to this kind of tripod. It's a vintage one, and I know a lot of people don't have this kind of model, but I'll show you. I just need to... Oh, Shiza! Son of a chicken, I forgot there was a Keystone coming. Some gut feeling told me that was coming. Which way is that Keystone heading? He's going to Harrisburg. Next stop, Paoli, actually. Now, let me put the camera down, and I'm going to show you how I can hook up this this scanner up to that tripod. Let me see if I can rotate the camera. Hold on. I'm going to turn it on this way. See it. Better. Take the strap here, and then we're going to loop it around this thing quite a few times. This little screw that moves this. her back around. Yeah, there you go. Boom. Alright, we should be seeing some of the push-pulls in about, I'd say, a couple more minutes. I'd say more than quite a while. Do you know sound like Roblox YouTuber Jesse Gillette? No, I didn't. Does MPCU 90221 run in the east? I don't know where it runs. I think up north. Like by north, I mean another state. Sioux Line 735. It's alright. I mean, it's alright. Why is I'm at Soup funny? Oh, because I'm at Soup. Where are you right now? What do you mean you're at Soup? I mean, I'm at Soup. What do you mean? What store are you in? I'm in the Soup store. Thought 145 being scrapped. Nope. It wasn't. The frame was intact. All they needed to do was. Here's actually a funny fact. 145 is actually wearing 66's nose. Remember 66, the Phase 2 Heritage unit that got scrapped? That's gonna get scrapped. Yep, they borrowed the cab from that engine, and 145 is back to normal. That's kind of why I wanted to go out to see it, because this is my first time seeing it since that wreck. No. Why scrap 66? Frame damage. Ran into a semi-truck. Dented the frame. Have you heard of Bendy and the Ink Machine? Yes. Not interested in it, though. Just... 24-hour challenge. What is that? Yes, 66 is gonna get scrapped. Because of frame damage. Some idiot with a truck thought he could beat it. Most rare train you've ever seen. That would have to be the stone trains, particularly 62, 63W and 68. I don't know. You know, actually, no, it wasn't those two, because I've seen them twice. That would have to belong to that ballast train that I caught in Norristown that was going to Amtrak. Went through Norristown. It hasn't been uploaded yet. That's old news. It was scrapped in 16. Yep, so they reused the cab because it was spare parts. Do I like dank memes? No. 24-hour challenge, did you find a freight train location? Oh, you know what? I've actually planned a 24-hour challenge. I'll be doing it on the NS Reading line. I will actually try it. Heard of the Port Road and another low-grade line? Yes. Yep, the new Phase 2 is 130. Speaking of which, shout out to Ryan, Colorado. Not only is he an admin of mine, he's a good friend. Shout out to him. Check out his videos. Inspired by me. And, yeah, he did the Kismet video for me because I wasn't gonna do it due to my birthday. I don't work on my birthday. Rip me, I'm not being replied to. Well, what were you saying earlier? Oh, love your videos. Can you do the Butt Vant railway disaster 39 years later? Depends on when it happened. Well, I mean, it's just a P-42. The thing about the Amtrak Heritage units, you can just get another P-42 and repaint it, so... Oh, that sucks. Is Amtrak 601 scrapped? Probably it has been already. Right now it's been a parts donor. Yeah, exactly. But it ain't gonna get fixed. Yep, 627 as well. Are you a huge Undertale fan? Yeah, I'll admit that I am quite an Undertale fan. Lego trains. I used to have some. not too bad. I saw a Lego train set at the Greensburg train show a while ago. That was really impressive. I think I lost the footage of it, though. They even had a Lego Reading Crusader. I don't think you answered this yet. Do you still know Edward J. Smith Titanic? Yes, I do. I used the simulation of the Cajon Pass runaway in my 1996 Cajon Pass video. Country Court Island, August 1st. Alright, I'll see what happened. Well, Burlington Northern fan, I kind of think this would be, you know, kind of a part 2 of a Q&A. Because, to be honest, editing Q&A response video is actually not, yeah, you narrated it. But anyways, as I was saying, editing a Q&A response video, I mean, I like doing it, I like watching them, it just never got around to getting finished. It just didn't become quite as fun. What do you think of the NS70 AC rebuild program? It's alright. Seems to be going pretty well. The rear ends of them look funny, but, you know. Can I do a narration for whatever documentaries? No offense, RBXX Dev, but I think you'd be a little too young. Besides, I'm having another YouTuber assist with the narration of the Roslyn video, which is, yeah, it's going to be coming out in July. Would you come to Massachusetts? I'm not sure. I don't think I would. Not in the future, right now at the moment. You think U.S. freight trains are too long? No. I mean, they're long, but, you know, usable. Wait, did you finish your series of Engines of SEPTA? Not yet. I still have the ALP-44 episode to release. Oh yeah, Canada's trains are longer. Would you visit Ireland? In the future. You need to do the Santiago crash, please. Happen on July 25th. Like I said, I'll see what my schedule has. Because I'm not sure. Can you point the camera up? Well, there's really nothing else to look at unless you want to just look at position signals and concrete ties. There's really not much to look at. Oh, wow. I have an image for you to see. Well, what kind of image? Of course, I always try and read as many questions as I can. I'm nice. I've seen, speaking of CP, the only time I've ever seen it was when it was leading CSX K622. It was the weirdest power I've ever seen. It was a CP leader, a KCS Ghost, and a BC rail engine. Totally bewildered me. Probably one of the rarest lash ups I've ever seen. Slovakia. I don't know. Virtual live rail cam. I would have to go with I'd have to go with Altoona. Did you know Amtrak sued SEPTA? No, didn't know about that. And really, it's Amtrak Act that should be getting sued because they always screw our services up, especially on this line. Do you miss the AEM7 and LP44? Oh yeah. It's not the same without the distinct of the air compressors. That was their trademark. Phase 6 is technically the new Phase 3. Phase 3B, they call it. Will you do the AC-64s and engines of SEPTA? They don't really have much history yet. They've only been in service for about a year. Just because Amtrak Guy 365 did an Engines of Amtrak AC-64 episode doesn't mean I will. Maybe in a bonus if I hit 100k subscribers, which will probably never happen. You think people are pressuring you to do certain crashes? Funtime Diamond? Yes. I'm glad you're one of the first people to say that, because it kind of does get a little pressuring to do these kind of videos, especially nowadays with my current situation with losing college and stuff. Oh, they scrapped 914? Dang, that was one of the last Amtrak toasters I saw. Oh, that sucks. I thought they only scrapped the DCs. Delshire, Ohio. I haven't. Use your hand funny. Oh, I love that parody because it's from one of my favorite comedy shows, the young ones. Because literally, it's like, use your hand. Oh, what, like this? It's classic. I was 7 years old. When I saw it, it was at Amtrak Train Days, 9/14. I'm ashamed that they scrapped it. I'm going to tweet you the pic. Alright. Are the HHP-8 still at Wilmington? As far as I know, yes. That's as... What do you think will happen to the HHP-8s? I'm not sure. They might get sent to Caltrain? Nah, no they won't. That's for the toasters, but I don't know. Amtrak must stop every car whether it runs the Northeast Corridor Ollie. Not every railroad. Actually, you know what? I take that back. They do. They especially screw up SEPTA. Because the problem is, the reason why Amtrak... oh, look. Trespassing knuckleheads. Yeah, it's this kind of stupid behavior that gets people killed every day. Probably lesbians, too. Disgusting. Yeah, the P4H has been discontinued for a while now. In the future, would you ever go to Chicago to spot trains? If I have a bulletproof vest, maybe. Any litter bug? Oh yeah, see them all the time. How come Florida is the only state that the Locomotive have their own fuel car? Don't know. It's Florida. You can't expect anything normal in Florida. We should be seeing 9547, which is one of the first express trains to come through here. It's not a push-pull, but it is one of the first rush hour trains, and as soon as we see it, we should be good to go to see some of the push-pulls. Yes, Chicago is very dodgy, and you can thank the Democrats for that. Do you know the British EMG Class 66 uses the same engine as the SS7? No, I didn't. So that's why they sound so similar. Because I watched a video of a Class 66, and I was like, why does this sound familiar? Have you seen any Amtrak engines in Florida? Huh? Oh, there we go. Another SEPTA. You wait and see the push-pulls, I guess? So am I. This must be 9547 then. Or maybe not. Ouch. Will I do a part 2 of funny videos? Probably at the end of next year, at the end of this year. I've got quite a few. 128, 127, and a married pair. Yeah, 2 married pairs. Wow. Meow whiners. That's your gamer. You're too funny, man. Yeah. Okay, why did the zipper have an unusual look? 1950s look, I don't know. Oh, I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. You know, it's my pet peeve when you're railfanning and all of a sudden you get that, you know, that tickling feeling you get in your nose before you get a sneeze? It messes with you, and then all of a sudden when it comes out, it hurts. Such a pain. That's what I'm feeling now. I'm actually gonna take a drink break, so I'll be right back. I'm gonna take my stuff with me, though. Yep, that's exactly what I was worried about. Oh, did I screw it up? Yeah, I did. What do you expect, I guess? I'm gonna have to... Did you cold start any diesel? I don't know. I'm gonna be right back. Hold on a second, guys. Police boundary yet. Is this open? Nope. Of course not. Where is schedule? Let's see, what are we? What time is it? 4:18. $4:21, Center City. That's what these folk are waiting on. Then the next one is 4:11. That's at 5:45. Have I played War Thunder? I have. Well, used to. The Engines of Amtrak AC64 video, he did it in a, what was it? A 5th anniversary video, I think. Yeah. So, you like the Acela Express? Yes, I do. Have you ever been hit? What? Used to like Five Nights at Freddy's, but it got boring and the fandom just got a little... bleh. Alright, I'll see you, Dalton. Amtrak Acela or Virgin Trains Pendolino? I'd go with Acela. Move that bag, I'm getting concerned. Yeah, I agree. That's why you need to look both ways, even when there's a train heading right in front of you. Speaking of which, speaking of trains, here comes... Oh, no way! It's a race! There's an equipment move from Malvern and the regularly scheduled one. Holy crap. Holy freaking crap. No, 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 no. Don't you turn off. The off-duty one was the winner. It got to my camera first. That, I've never seen that happen before. Sunoco over there, I might get a drink. I'll have to check your tweet later. Oh, fudge. Battery's at 21%, even though I've got it plugged in. So I may have to actually end the live stream in a little bit, but I'll still be out here. But let me check. Do you like SpongeBob? No, I don't. What if I... Hold on. Oh, that's right. That connection broke right off the circuit board. Fudge. It is. It really is. Do you like aircraft? We like Fortnite. We like Fortnite. No, I hate Fortnite. Don't even mention that game ever again. Please. Do you like aircraft? Yes, I do. Doesn't your phone have power saving mode? I mean, I could send it into that. Oh, well, that's why. Freaking brightness keeps going up to max. I don't want that. Oh my gosh, auto brightness. No. I need to make it, you know... Everybody left, of course. Hello, can you... Yep, everybody left because they thought I can't... I died. Ugh. Guys, can you even hear me? Alright, yeah, holy crap, okay, I tried to turn on power saving mode and it closed out the app midway. But I think everybody's gonna be leaving anyway. We may hang in there a little bit longer. Also, what did I say about people spamming F in the chat? That meme is not funny. It should have been... It's been dead for... since it ever came out. Just stop. Nobody's... No, this is not the end. Not funny, GT. Ryan, if you could, if you're in the Discord server, try and get people to let them know that the stream is back up and running, okay? Ryan, make sure you tell everybody in the Discord server that this thing is back up and running. Okay? PUBG, never heard of it. Well, people can still hear me, right? Like, it's not like the stream's frozen, right? Guys, if you can hear me at all, just give me a thumbs up, alright? Just so I know that we're back in business. Alright, good. Some people hear me, that's good enough. Most of our audience back. Never mind. Alright, good. Good. CSX or NS? NS. What are you talking about? I'm gonna go check the schedule one more time. It's 4:30 and I'm still losing battery even though it's on power save because this phone is stupid. Excuse me. $4.23, that just passed. $4.52. $95.50. No, 40. Aw. Not going to be another until 5:03, and that's going to be $95.53. Stream might come to a close earlier than expected. I don't know. Depending on how long this battery lasts. You know what? I got an idea. 95.53 will be the last live train we see. And then, if you want to if you want to see the full video of all the catches I caught that day, of today, you'll have to wait until it's released, which will probably be maybe next week. I don't know. Well, it's funny that you say that, Train Time, because, well, there's a Delta CEO running Amtrak right now. Apps that may be running. No, this is the only app that's running so far, which is the weird thing. Actually, my phone might barely make it to 5:03 p.m. if this guy's running on time. Well, here we go. Here comes a SEPTA. This is 9. Wait, did they abolish 95.47? Let me see. No, they didn't. We saw it earlier. Camera battery's still good. So why my phone isn't is beyond me. Wait, which express is this? Oh, this is 95.47. Has to be. Maybe next time you bring a chargy. That's what this thing's been hooked up to all day. Meow lighters.
Roger, clear on number 4 track. One move.
Memory, that's how I know these numbers. CSX or BNSF. BNSF. Yes, that was 9547. I can tell because of the express tags. It's usually the first one of the day. First express of the afternoon. What do we got? Soda Center City. Anyone have ASM transit docks open? GTA. I hate GTA 5. As much as I want to I'd like to see readopt the steam engines. Problem is, the reason why you won't see them in regular service, like they used to be, is because costly maintenance and yeah, that's really the main reason, costly maintenance. Favorite Thomas and Friends character? That's a tough one. Probably James, because he's kind of like me. I'm not 100% as vain as him, but I do like to show off my work like he does. Scanner back down. It's getting a little more breezy here, that's good. 449. I don't know about Amtrak. If somebody has ASM transit docs open, if they have that website open, let me know, because that'd actually be really helpful. Because there should be more coming, but I don't know where. There's no way to track them. There's no schedule. No, it's still working. Well, barely. Alright, you know what? I'm thinking I'm going to have to end the stream off for now, a little early. If you want to see the push-pulls, as well as the other catches I saw earlier today, and later today, you'll have to wait for the full version of this video, which will come out maybe next week or so. So, I'll see you guys later, alright? Cheers. Now I gotta figure out how to end this.